Hey friends, happy Sunday. Welcome back to another week of What's for Dinner. If you're new here, hello and welcome. I usually share these What's for Dinner videos every Sunday. I have for the past 6 years, so there's a playlist down below with so many videos if you need more meal ideas, because this week is an off week. I share these videos weekly to kind of keep myself in check and make sure we're eating at home more. And also to help motivate y'all to cook more at home and eat more at home and to give you guys some new meal ideas. But this was an off week, and I think we ate out, or I didn't cook 3 nights this week. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what we had for dinner this week. So Friday night was when we had a big family dinner, and I didn't take any pictures this night, but my sister and her boyfriend requested chicken enchiladas. So I am starting off with 4 chicken breasts here in the crock pot, and I am seasoning those up with some adobo and some sazon, and then I put on about 1/4 cup of salsa, and I just let that cook on low for 6 hours. And then my chicken was super easy to shred. I just went in there with my little meat chopper thing, shredded it all up, and then this was perfect for filling my enchiladas. So I'm using corn tortillas. I did warm them up, and then I am just rolling them up with a little bit of the chicken and a little bit of cheese. And then I've got a sheet pan here, and I've sprayed it with some cooking spray and then put on some enchilada sauce. And then when I put the enchilada down, I kind of roll it into the sauce so all sides get coated with that sauce. And then I forgot to film a clip of me finishing this off. So once I was done filling it with the enchiladas, then I topped it with another can of enchilada sauce and then some cheese, and then put these in the oven on 350 for about 25 minutes. And then it was done. We had a big dinner, lots of people here, so it was crazy. That's why I forgot to take pictures. But we had my Mexican rice that I make in the Instant Pot. I doubled that, did a big, huge batch of that. And then I also did a big batch of refried beans, and everything was delicious. Everybody loved it. Here are some pictures from Saturday. I did take pictures then. We went to Flashback Games, which is in Marietta. There's also a location in Loganville if you're local to me. It was a lot of fun. It's like a retro arcade. It was my sister and her boyfriend Troy's last day here. They didn't have their flight until late evening, so we were there from 1 to 6:30 just playing games and hanging out with them, and it was great. It was a lot of fun hanging out with my brother and sister. It was like we were kids again, and I just really enjoyed the time spent with them. So I already knew I would not be cooking dinner this night, so on the way home we just stopped and got pizza. We didn't eat dinner until 8 o'clock at night. We got Andy's usual, his steak with the Alfredo sauce and tomatoes and feta cheese, and then we got a double ham, and then we got a pepperoni and cheddar cheese Brooklyn style pizza, and that was dinner for Saturday. Sunday night I did cook. I made homemade soup and homemade bread, but I did not film either one of these recipes because both of them are up on YouTube. The soup has its own video, so I will leave that link down below. And then the bread is in a recipe with our 3 favorite breads, so I will have that linked down below as well. It's called sausage tortellini soup, and it is delicious. I just served it topped with a little bit of Parmesan cheese and then the bread on the side. If you saw the vlog, Monday night I did not cook again because I was up late, off and on all night with Rex because he wasn't feeling well. He's got reflux issues. He's all good now though, if you were worried. He is fine now. He hasn't had any more incidents since Monday, so all good there. But I ordered Chinese food because I was I can't cook. There was too much going on. I was tired dealing with kids, and I was just I'm not cooking. I put what I had pulled out back in the fridge, and I was not doing it, ordering Chinese food. So the kids had chicken on a stick and some lo mein. I had General Tso's chicken and lo mein, and then also a chicken on a stick and an egg roll. I had it left over to this for days and days and days. I think the kids ended up finishing it because I was there's no way I can eat all this food. And Andy, I think, had Mongolian beef and lo mein, and then also an egg roll and a chicken on a stick. Because when you get the combination dinners, you can get soup and chicken on a stick and stuff with it. So we each got an egg roll and a chicken on a stick with our meals. Tuesday night, I made some lemon pepper salmon. I didn't have any fresh lemon, so I just took some lemon juice and mixed it with some melted butter and then brushed that on top of my salmon fillets. And then I seasoned those with a little bit of garlic powder, some lemon pepper, and a little bit of salt. The lemon pepper that I have is salt-free. That's why I add salt. But if yours has salt in it, you probably don't need to add additional salt. And then I also added a little bit of pepper because I like extra pepper. And then I stuck this in the air fryer on about 400 for about 12 minutes. And then I just served this with some Kraft macaroni and cheese and some green beans to keep things really simple. As I said before, this week was just an off week for me, so I was keeping things really easy. Wednesday night was a eat whatever you want night. The kids had leftover noodles, but nothing to go with it. So I heated up some pot stickers for them real fast. The Aldi ones with a little bit of the Trader Joe's gyoza sauce with them. And then Andy had this factor meal, the cavatappi and Italian style pork ragu, and then some broccoli. And then I also had a factor meal. I had the honey garlic butter chicken and also broccoli and diced potatoes. And we've really been enjoying the factor meals that we got. I would never pay for the factor meals. I just think it's too expensive. I say never. If I had a lot of money, I would probably pay for them because they're good and easy when I don't feel like cooking anything. It was nice to have an actual meal, even though I wasn't cooking this night. We were woken up at 7 a.m. by roofers because my father-in-law was getting the roof done. He told us it was going to be 8 a.m. It ended up being 7 a.m. So everybody was working on lack of sleep and we just didn't feel like cooking dinner. So that made things really easy for us. And I actually have a free box of Factor to give away. I got my box free from a code that I got from Jen Chapin, and I have one free one to give away. If one of you wants it, just email me. My email is in the description box. The first person to email me can have this. It's like you get 8 free meals, but you do have to pay for shipping, so just keep that in mind. I think it's like $11 for shipping, and then you get 8 meals, and we liked them, but let me know if you want it. Just send me an email. And finally, the last meal of the week, I did cook again. We've got this, I guess you can call it like a cheeseburger tater tot casserole. I was just kind of winging it on this. I'd really generally pulled this ground beef out for Salisbury steak and then decided I didn't want that. So I am seasoning the ground beef up with some salt, pepper, garlic powder, minced onion, and then some of the Kinder's steak seasoning. And then I'm just going to use my little meat chopper and chop that up and brown it really well. And then if you have excess grease, you can drain that off. And then I'm going to add in some ketchup. I just kind of eyeballed it. A little bit of mustard, again, just kind of eyeballed it, some pickle juice, and then a little packet of Velveeta cheese, and I gave that all a good mix. If I make this again, I might add in like some Worcestershire sauce, but this is really good. It had a good like cheeseburger flavor, and then I just topped this with some cheddar cheese and some bacon bits once this was all mixed together really well. And then if you like tater tot casseroles and you like the texture of the tater tots on top of things like a tater tot casserole, then go ahead and top this with tater tots and stick it in the oven and bake it for like 25 minutes on 350. But I and my family do not like tater tot casserole, so I just made some tater tots in the air fryer. I just really prefer my tater tots to be like extra crispy, so I just left this as it was and then put it in bowls and topped it with tater tots, or you could put like it on top of the tater tots. Andy said it was basically like Cheeseburger Totchos, which it basically was, and it was delicious. I would make this again for sure. And that is going to be it for this week's What's for Dinner. I know it's kind of all over the place, not a lot of new meal ideas, but I hope you did get something from this video. Let me know if you made it here all the way to the end by leaving me a smiley face emoji in the comments. I hope y'all have a great rest of your weekend and a great upcoming week, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye!